Eating is one of the great joys we get to experience daily. It also happens to be essential to supporting human life. However, there are limits to how much food our bodies really need to stay vibrant and energetic. If we indulge outside of those limits, we're likely to experience various unwanted side effects. We all have a different threshold for how much is too much, and the definition of overeating can vary depending on the situation. In general, overeating can be defined as consuming more food than the body can handle comfortably in one sitting, or consuming more calories than the body needs to function optimally on a daily basis. This can leave us feeling bloated, with a multiple of digestive symptoms, and lead to weight gain. Over time, eating too much can increase the risk of developing a chronic disease, such as heart disease or diabetes. Overeating can become a serious issue when you routinely let yourself become ravenous or are undereating to the point where you subsequently binge. People overeat for many different reasons. There are a number of factors, both physical and emotional, that can lead us to that point. Being tired, stressed, hangry, unfocused, as well as eating certain foods can cause us to overeat. Eating too much in one sitting or taking in too many calories throughout the day are common habits that are hard to break. Breaking the cycle of overeating can be a bit challenging, but hopefully these tips will help, and who knows, you might even save money in the process. 7. Ditch the diet. This might come as a surprise to many because there is a misconception that in order to lose weight, one must go on restrictive diets. This is scientifically incorrect and very unhealthy. Some studies have shown that overly restrictive eating episodes may result in disordered eating habits like binge eating. Unfortunately, a lot of people fall into the dangerous restrict binge eating patterns. Another study, based on 100 women, found that staying away from certain foods resulted in an increased feeling of craving and increasing the risk of overeating. The issue is that so many of us care more about the aesthetics of our body than its health. This is further reinforced by the false information spread on social media. What use is there in losing 100 pounds and looking your best when you can barely stand up straight or get a good night's sleep? A complete lifestyle change is what works best. For example, if you have a strong sweet tooth, like me, don't completely take out sweet treats from your diet. Instead, eat it in moderation. Now I get my sweet fix mainly from fresh berries and ripe bananas, and when I'm really craving a chocolate bar, I don't hold myself back. Eating more whole unprocessed foods, such as fruits and veggies, whole grains, healthy fats, keeps you more satiated and satisfied. Keeping yourself satiated and satisfied is the secret to handling your cravings and avoiding binging. Eating a deliciously whole diet also helps you save more money. Think about how much you're wasting on each takeaway meal. Furthermore, think about how it's ruining your health. It makes me shudder. Creating a meal plan and having a budget for each food shop means that you have more money saved, which you can spend it somewhere else. 6. Stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day is a simple yet effective way to curb cravings and stop overeating. It's been found that increasing water intake is associated with decreased hunger and intake of calories. Some studies even suggest that drinking more water can boost metabolism and weight loss. This is because water is free of calories and are not likely to gain weight. People may be unaware of the calories, carbohydrates, and fat in other drink choices, such as sodas, juices, smoothies, and coffees. Sugary drinks shouldn't be your beverage of choice, especially if you're looking to cut costs and calories. On average, each family spends more than $800 a year on soft drinks, and if you add something like beers to the mix, you can imagine the effects on your waistline and your wallet. Stick to the recommended 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, which is free from your faucet. You'll be healthier and have more money in your pocket. The amount of water each person should take depends on several factors, so one needs to listen to their body and drink when thirsty to ensure you're staying hydrated. To sum up this point, on average, each family spends more than $800 a year on soft drinks alone. If you add to this alcohol and artesian coffee or tea, this will be a lot more than $800. So not only will this deplete your bank account, it will also negatively decrease your health and vitality. Pick a battle. Stick to the recommended 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. Consider buying a filter for your taps so that you can save even more money by not buying bottled water. Coffee and tea are not completely the enemy, but make sure you're not over-drinking them and you're replenishing yourself with water. 5. Clean out the kitchen. Giving into cravings is easier when the treats are waiting for you in the kitchen cupboards. If you can proudly say you know how to ignore those cravings with a freezer full of Ben & Jerry's, please teach the rest of us your ways. In the meantime, those of us without superpowers can succeed by cleaning out the kitchen. Take out all the processed candy, chips, any kind of pre-packaged microwave dinners. Replace them with vegetables, fresh fruits, nuts, protein-rich foods, etc. The saying "out of mind, out of sight" really fits here. Tip: don't throw away the food into trash bins, especially if the expiry date is months and months away. Donate them to a local food kitchen, food bin, or charity. Here's another top tip. Never go shopping on an empty stomach. You'll be driven towards the processed food aisles, and you'll pick less healthy options. Eat a balanced, satiating meal before your food shop, so that you can stick to your meal plan and budget. If you're enjoying the video so far, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. And please do subscribe if you're new here. We love visitors. 4. Start hitting the gym. Exercise is a great way to uplift your mood. With each workout, you release endorphins, which are known as the happy chemicals. Along with this, it helps you fight cravings and move away from binge eating. Aside from improving your health, exercise does a lot for your bank account in the long run. Exercising can lower future healthcare costs. As they say, prevention is better than cure. You decrease the risk of chronic health conditions like heart diseases, diabetes, stroke, and even cancer. You don't need to lift heavy weights or go run marathons to reap the benefits. Even taking your dog on a walk and walking at a brisk pace for 30 minutes can be beneficial. As a matter of fact, you don't even need a gym membership to stay fit. With so many YouTube workout videos, you can save your money and your health at the same time. 3. Get enough sleep. Let's get a little sciencey for a second. There are 2 hormones that are important when it comes to your diet: ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin tells you when to eat, i.e., this is how you know you're hungry. When you're sleep deprived, you have more ghrelin in your body than usual. When you feel full and satisfied, the hormone leptin is at work. If you're not getting enough sleep, you have less leptin. So this brings us to the following equation. Less sleep equals more ghrelin plus less leptin equals weight gain. Hopefully, this is enough evidence to convince you to get enough sleep. There's a reason why we're always told to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. This keeps the 2 hormones in balance so that you're hungry enough, but are not overindulging in your food. 2. Eat mindfully. Mindfulness is the practice of listening to your body, listening to it when it's hungry, and honoring it when it's full. People who practice mindful eating, or who do anything with mindfulness, focus on their emotions and thoughts in a non-judgmental way. More conclusive studies have shown that mindful eating does in fact help prevent overeating. The next time you eat, focus on the sensations the food creates throughout your body. Which kinds of spices can you smell? Does it melt on your tongue? How many chews does it take before you swallow? These are questions many of us don't think about. We just gulp our food. Even taking a minute to express gratitude for your food before eating counts as mindfulness. Meditation is a great way to start this. You can look up guided meditations to follow. 1. Find someone to talk to. When feelings of cravings are too strong to ignore and you're pushed towards a binge, talking to a friend can reduce your chances of giving in. Having a strong support system is crucial at all times, but especially when you're making big changes in your life. If you don't feel comfortable talking to a loved one, there are many free helplines you can contact. Talking to someone also includes meeting a doctor, a dietitian, and even a therapist. There is no shame in reaching out for professional help. You do not need to fight this alone. Humans are already social beings, and we need this support system, especially during tough times. Overeating is something many of us fall prey to more often than we'd like. Learning how to stop overeating is a much easier task when you realize millions of others are on the same journey as you. Though there are many underlying reasons people overeat, there are basic things any overeater can do to work toward greater health. Dealing with overeating is a great way to gain control over your life and well-being. Though it's challenging at first, you are stronger than you realize. and the results will be worth it. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tips on how to improve your finances. Until next time, take care.